Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing today? I'm coming back at you with a fresh face, fluffy hair, and a complaining cat. You wanted to come back in here, ma'am. Really? If y'all have some tiny skittish cats, then you know the struggle. So anyway, today I am back with another hair care review, and I am super excited even though I'm feeling super tired and super busted. I showed these to you guys in, I think it was my self-care Sunday with the Miche pumpkin spice deep conditioner, but I finally decided to try Sienna Naturals. Yes, this is Issa Rae's brand. Was Issa Rae part of why I bought it? Absolutely. Honestly, like, I don't know why people get so mad about folks liking celebrity brands or wanting to review a celebrity brand because they like the celebrity. That's kind of the point, you know, like that's kind of the point. It's all part of the review and the honesty. I like Issa Rae. I'm not a super fan. I've never watched a single episode of Insecure, but I do like Issa Rae and I really like her hair. And also just seeing how well she takes care of her hair, and knowing some of the people that work with her and her hair, like Felicia Leatherwood, I was like, you know, I really want to try these. So I picked up her kit. I can't remember the full name of the kit. I will leave details on the screen and in the description box. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it was definitely within like the higher price range that I expected, but it wasn't too bad either. So I am rocking 3-day-old hair. This is my fluffier version of my Curl Days Wash and Go. If you have not seen that video, I will link that up in the cards right here for your viewing pleasure. But I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my hair and come back and we will start to get into these products. I'm excited. All right, got my spray bottle with some hot water. So here is where we are. Y'all, my hair is growing out so much and I kind of can't handle it. So let's go ahead and get into this wash day. My hair has been saturated and I just went ahead and rinsed off like those top layers of product. I'm going in with the H.A.P.I, that's H.A.P.I shampoo. This has a vegan and moisture rich formula. Comes in a 10 fluid ounce container. And let's go ahead and read through the claims. Yes, I'm reviewing products by the claims. I don't know why all of a sudden that's an issue for some people, but you know what? If you're not actually reviewing products based on the entirety of the product, then you're just sitting down playing in your hair on camera. I'm actually here to give you guys useful information, not to be lazy, so there we go. Beauty uncompromised. Cleansing is a critical step in achieving healthy hair, as product oil and sweat buildup can clog scalp pores and block moisture from your hair. This moisture-rich foaming cleanser gently removes dirt and helps restore hair's natural texture so you can finally get hair goals without harsh chemicals. And it says that it is clean care for textured hair. This is silicone, sulfate, fragrance, mineral oil, petroleum, SLS, SLES, phthalate, and formaldehyde free. So honestly, like when I saw this, like I was reading through the ingredients on her website and I was like, this is like if celebrity hair care were Whole Foods. To use, massage into wet hair and scalp forming a rich lather. Rinse thoroughly. Pro tip, follow with Sienna Naturals Plant Power Mask for a wash day combo that will have your hair feeling the love, and that is exactly what I'm going to do today. The first 5 ingredients in this are deionized water, decyl glucoside, sodium lauryl lactylate, sodium lauryl methyl isethionate, and cocoa glucoside. So there's a lot of different surfactants in this. All of them are very gentle surfactants. There's also some cocoa betaine in here. Let's see, what else do I see in here? There's glycerin, baobab seed oil, aloe vera, lavender oil, geranium oil. There is some guar in here, probably kind of helps with the texture and kind of mirror everything together. and there is no fragrance listed on here. And you can tell that this is like a no fragrance added product. Like you can smell the lavender essential oil in this, and that's it. That's it. It doesn't even have like a fragrance free smell. You know how some fragrance free products have that fragrance free scent? It don't have that. So, and all of the products are like this. So I feel like this would be a great option for those of you who struggle with added fragrance in products, unless you have issues with lavender oil. Ooh. I like the texture. I've heard really great things about this. So let's see what she do.
Walking downtown and I'm okay. He's got it all figured out.
This feels really nice. It definitely feels very gentle, but I can also feel it pulling the, you know, the products that are already on my hair away. I can feel it cleaning that away. This texture, kind of funny, reminds me a lot of this body wash that I've been using from First Aid Beauty. It's their Pure Skin Body Wash, and they came out with a bunch of different types for the holidays. And the one that I have is a vanilla cookie scent. And the texture of this reminds me a lot of that. And that it literally looks like as pure and simple as it can get. And that body wash is very, very nice. It gets you very clean, but it's really good for people who have sensitive skin. Literally the only scent in that is like natural vanilla bean. And it's really nice. And I'm getting kind of that vibe, but as hair care, you know what I mean?
Give him the time of day. It's easier said than done. That guy, problems with everyone, but it all comes down to you.
So far, so good. I'm gonna go ahead and go rinse this out, and we'll come back and get into the deep conditioning process. Y'all, I about drowned myself trying to make sure I rinsed everything out. I hope I did, because yeah, it looks like I did. So my hair is very clean. It is very, very clean. So I feel like most items in your collection, like, you probably shouldn't have an issue with this. It definitely doesn't leave a scent behind or anything. So I definitely suggest this if you're looking for something that is fragrance free, unless you have issues with lavender oil. I really like the texture of the shampoo. I'm definitely going to be putting this in my rotation and coming back to you guys about this shampoo for my 3-month update video. I asked you guys if you wanted to see that, and you said you thought it was a really good idea. So I'm definitely going to put that in my bathroom rotation so that I can continue to see how I like it over time. Alrighty, so I'm really excited about this. This is the Plant Power Protein and Moisture Repair. This is in a 9.3 fluid ounce container. This is one of those like jars that's kind of like welled out inside. And it says, get back to your roots, an intensely hydrating treatment mask that uses plant power technology to restore hair's natural moisture protein balance for the ultimate damage repair. Effective for thirsty curls, heat damaged, or chemically treated hair. To use, treat 1 to 4 times a month. Apply mask generously to hair, saturating entire strand. Cover with a shower cap and allow to penetrate 5 to 10 minutes. Comb through hair with fingertips or a wide tooth comb. Rinse with cool water. It says that it is salon tested for textured hair, responsibly sourced ingredients, and cruelty free. And the first 5 ingredients in this are deionized water, cereal alcohol, baobab seed oil, coconut oil, and what protein is that? I think this is hydrolyzed quinoa. Adansonia digitata. I'm gonna have to double check. I feel like that is quinoa, but I cannot remember. The texture is honestly like giving me life. Yeah, and it has a very natural, like vanilla, lavender, eucalyptus type of scent. So that's what she looks like, and the texture is not what you'd expect. It feels dense in the jar, but it's very whipped. It has a really nice whipped texture. Ooh. Okay, I was not expecting that application. I was not expecting that at all. When I tell you guys, this literally goes on like a soft, pillowy cloud, like, but I can still feel the oils and the butters. It does have slip. It's not crazy slip, but it is, you can definitely detangle with it if you want to. Okay, so this doesn't feel heavy in the slightest, as in terms of just like how it sets on the hair. Like my hair doesn't feel like weighty or anything, which I'm totally fine with that. This literally feels like they put this formula together and then just like whipped the hell out of it for like a good 20 minutes. It has this really beautiful like souffle type of texture, and it literally feels like you're applying a cloud to your hair, but not in the sense that you're putting it on your hair and it disappears. It just disperses just so beautifully. I feel like this formulation is what Dove was trying to do with that Moisture Spa Recovery Mask. Like if you guys remember that, I'll see if I can try to put a screen cap in of what the texture was like of that, but it looked very thick and dense, but it had a very airy and whipped texture, but it didn't do a lot, you know? The application was nice, but not like crazy impressive, but this feels really good, super high quality.
Now I gotta keep it. Walking downtown and I'm okay. Eyes on me, I don't know what to do, so I smile and I wave. Alright. Everyone's looking like they know what they're doing. Everyone's looking like they know what I'm pursuing. I'm trying not to give them the time of day. It's easier said than done. That guy, nothing to let you out, but it all comes down to you. You're my anxiety. It's more than a feeling. You were never meant for me.
It said 5 to 10 minutes. Y'all know I don't do any deep conditioner for 5 to 10 minutes, but those are kind of standard instructions I've noticed. And now a lot of hair care brands will come back and say for deeper penetration, you know what I mean? So I also have no clue where I put my plastic cap, so I'm going to hop off camera and go find that. This is how much I used, so I would say probably like a quarter of the container I've gone through, which isn't bad. So I'll definitely get at least 3 more uses out of this. I'm really excited to see what this does for my curls. So I'm gonna go find my plastic cap and my bonnet, and I'm going to go sit underneath my hooded dryer attachment for at least 25 minutes, and then I will be back so we can get into the styling. Okay guys, I just rinsed the deep conditioner out. I didn't get the full deep conditioning sesh that I was hoping for because I ended up having to do some pet wrangling and stuff like that. So my deep conditioning sesh got a little interrupted, but this still feels really nice. This is a 100% perfectly balanced deep conditioner, which I feel like are so hard to find. Everyone is like so into the hardcore moisture, which is great, but I feel like if you're going to have a small collection, then keeping it balanced is the way to go. My hair feels soft, but it still feels strong. I can feel some of the oils left on my hair, but it's not one that leaves a lot of that oily feeling left behind, which I'm totally fine with. I have some additional shine, and I do have some additional moisture, but it definitely is like perfectly balanced between the protein and the moisture. So I really like that aspect about that. This is definitely going to go into one of the more, into like my heavily used rotation because it is like perfectly balanced. So like this is kind of in that league with like my Adwoa Beauty, the Camille Rose Lavender one. That's another really awesome, perfectly balanced treatment. I have a whole video on balanced conditioners for your hair, so I will also link that in the cards above, but I would totally add this to the list. The slip was really, really nice. It wasn't too crazy. Wouldn't be my first choice for like detangling or anything, but the slip was still nice. The overall application was just a pillowy, soft application, and I really like how it made my hair feel. Is it going to replace any of my faves? Probably not, but it definitely is going to be in my rotation because I really like how this feels. And I really like the fact that it is just totally balanced. My hair doesn't feel like I got a protein treatment, but it also doesn't feel overly soft either, which is what I prefer. So let's do some styling. So now I'm going to go into the Do Magic Leave-In Conditioning Creme. And I just love the packaging on this. It just gives those like natural organic vibes. Hair Perfecting Hydration. This powerful leave-in botanical blend hydrates, softens, strengthens, and protects against moisture loss, all without leaving a filmy trace. Hair stays remarkably soft and smooth even after styling. Of course, this is silicone, paraben, fragrance, mineral oil, petroleum, SLS, SLES, phthalate, and formaldehyde free. To use, replenish daily or post cleanser on wet or damp hair. Leave in or rinse out. This has a very thin texture, so I feel like I would totally just use this as a leave-in. I can't see using this as a rinse out. Pro tip for extra fragile curls and coils, follow with Lock and Seal anti-breakage oil before adding your curl styler or gel. The first 5 ingredients are deionized water, coconut oil, baobab seed oil, shea butter, and cereal alcohol. And then per the instructions, there was also a card that also suggested it, so I'm just going to do it. That way I can, you know, get some extra use out of this. I'm going to go on top of that leave-in with the Lock and Seal anti-breakage styling oil. This is in a 3 fluid ounce container. And it says to apply to wet or damp hair after leave-in conditioner and before final styling products. Pro tip, reapply throughout the week to smooth curls, boost shine, and add elasticity. And the first 5 ingredients in this are shea oil, grapeseed oil, shea butter, ethyl esters, coconut oil, hydrogenated castor oil. Excited to try that. Let's go ahead and get into this. I think I'm gonna do 2 pumps, or at least start with 2 pumps. So y'all see what I mean when I say that this is very runny. I personally wouldn't use this for a rinse out conditioner. The slip on this is very nice. I wasn't sure if this was going to be one of those that like added a lot, or if it was going to be one of those that just went into my hair and made it feel good but didn't really look like much, but this actually looks really good. I really don't need to go in with the oil, honestly, but I am. I'm just going to do 2 pumps. This smells really good. Has a really light floral scent. I'm just gonna glaze that over. This feels like that type of leave-in and oil combo that would go beautifully under several different types of gels, several different types of creams. If you're more of like a twist out, braid out kind of natural, because it gives really nice moisture, but it also still has a lightness to it, which I really like.
Walking downtown and I'm okay. He's got it all figured out. It's what they all say, yeah. Everyone's looking at me thinking that I'm different. Everyone's looking at me thinking that I'm living.
All right, so I did test to see, like did a mix test, and it mixed pretty well with my Camille Rose Curl Maker, so that's what I'm going to use as my styler of choice. Y'all see, I'm doing good. Like, I keep telling you, I have so many products, but I have really been hunkering down on trying to use my products up. And y'all know products like this are kind of hard to use up because you don't need a lot of them. But I'm actually like getting through my curl maker. I'm just gonna go ahead and style like normal.
Now I gotta keep it. Walking downtown and I'm okay. Eyes on me, I don't know what to do, so I smile and I wave. Alright. Everyone's looking like they know what they're doing. Everyone's looking like they know what I'm pursuing. I'm trying not to give them the time of day. It's easier said than done. That guy travels with everyone, but it all comes down to you. You're my anxiety. It's more than a feeling.
Yeah, I have a few curls that are just not, just wanting to do their own thing, but I like, can we just talk about the shine real quick? Like, it looks beautiful. And it's definitely not just the curl maker by itself. It is definitely enhanced by the Do Magic. So if this does really well with my curl maker, I'm definitely gonna have to see how this goes with my Uncle Funky's Curly Magic. Do Magic and Curly Magic, I just feel like that's just going to be phenomenal. Initial thoughts on the leave-in and the oil. This is definitely giving me lightweight, hydrated, moisturized, shiny, kind of your curls but better situation. So this is definitely one of those that I feel like is going to bring the best out of what my hair has to offer. That's just how it feels right now. I love the application of this Do Magic. It's really thin and movable, but it kind of reminds me of like products that have slippery elm or okra. It's very slippery. I think the texture kind of comes from the guar gum that's in this. I'm definitely like trying to see what she's talking about, because so far I really like how the how this leave-in is feeling. Now, of course, the oil feels really nice. I'm very particular about the way my oils feel. I don't like anything too greasy. Overall, right now, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. I'm gonna go ahead and allow my hair to mostly air dry, and then I will come back tomorrow and we will talk about my results using the Sienna Naturals products. Okay guys, so this is the very next day. I don't know what was going on with my camera on this day. It was looking a little weird and I didn't feel well enough to try to figure it out. But this is my hair basically untouched. So I just took it out of my scarf and you can see, you know, I'm having that same issue with the way my hair is growing out. So we gonna have to fix that, but I'm just turning around and showing you what everything is looking like. So I definitely had lots of definition. I had lots of shrinkage per usual. That's just my hair. My hair shrinks. I don't mind it. I have really nice tight corkscrews, so I'm cool with it. There were definitely some spots that I could have added a little bit more product to in my crown section, but aside from that, I was really pleased already aside from the shape, so I just decided to go ahead off camera and bust out my blow dryer. So this is how everything was looking after I used the blow dryer just to help stretch my curls. So you can see I really stretched them out this time. It's a very downturned kind of situation. But the thing about my hair is that it shrinks back up anyway. So a lot of times it doesn't really matter if I overstretch when I'm using the blow dryer, because within the next couple of hours, it kind of shrinks back up. I would say like an inch or so, but it shrinks back up into the same shape that I put it into. So I'm just adding a little bit more oil and fluffing because I was really feeling the fluffy look. Whenever I like have my hair stretched, I really like to have it kind of extra fluffy. I just feel like it looks better that way. So this was a really nice wash and go. I believe this lasted for about 3 days. I had a lot going on that weekend, lots of sweating and just a lot going on. So I left this in for about 3 days before I completely sweated my hair out. And this is what the full wash and go looked like. So since this is pretty much the time where I was like really sick going through it, I didn't really feel like testing out much more. So I figured I would take the opportunity to continue to test out these products and see what other things they would work with. So I decided to go back in with the same combination of the Do Magic and the Lock and Seal oil. But because of how shiny this stuff makes my hair, I wanted to add it to one of my favorite gels. And y'all already know. Bold Buttery Gel. Bold Buttery Gel is one of those gels that's like shine extreme. So part of me was just like, try and see if these pair together. When I mixed them in my hands, it was a beautiful mixture. So I said, we just gonna slap this in your hair. So I did band my hair for like maybe like an hour. I don't do anything longer than that. I don't sleep with bands in my hair because if I sleep with them in too long, my hair just curls around them. It's not cute. It's not fun. But usually if I band my hair, it's so that it kind of stretches the hair out enough to make it easier to actually pull my curls apart and fluff without having to overly manipulate the curl. But this isn't one of my favorite stretching techniques. I could probably go in with more bands and get a heavier stretch, but that's just not really my thing. But you can see I have lots and lots and lots of shine. These products mix beautifully together. You guys know Bold Buttery Gel is one of my favorite products like ever. So to be able to mix it with something that is nice and kind of, you know, like lightweight, but still has really good moisture, and then to pair it with a gel that is more of that buttery, very hydrating, oil-infused texture, that really worked out for my hair. So I was able to get another 4 days out of this wash and go, and it was really, really hydrated and really, really soft. I kept adding a lot of oil to it. I don't know why, the oil just felt really good. So I definitely could have had a longer lasting wash and go if I wasn't manipulating it so much, but I was sick. I wasn't going anywhere and I kind of didn't care. So yeah, I really like this combo too. So if you have the Bold Buttery Gel and the Do Magic from Sienna Naturals, and try putting those two together. It gives a really, really nice, fluffy, soft, and super shiny combo. Okay, so 5,000 years later, in real time, it's like 2 weeks after I filmed the review. to you guys just a few seconds, but I wanted to come back and round off my thoughts on these products from Sienna Naturals. So the annoying piece was that I wasn't able to like come back in sooner. The beneficial piece is that it did give me an opportunity to kind of use the products a little bit more while I was on my downtime. You guys know that I've just kind of been going through a lot, just health-wise. It did give me an opportunity to try out the leave-in conditioner a little bit more. My favorite other combo that I tried, I did put in just a clip of what my hair looked like because I didn't feel like styling my hair on camera and pulling everything out. I paired the Dew Magic with the Bold Buttery Gel. You guys know this is one of my favorite products. Yes, I'm still using it. I can't show you guys all the products I use every day, every single video. Like, that's just not possible to do that and give you guys new content. But this is a jar that I'm working on. It's about halfway done. And these two paired so beautifully together. So I was able to try this with a few different things. So we know that it works well with Curl Maker. I also used it with Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic. That worked great. And I did do a wash and go with this. And it was just so glossy and shiny and soft and beautiful. It probably would have lasted longer, but I kept applying a lot of this oil because this oil feels really good too. So I kept taking a lot of the cast away, so it was kind of my fault. What else did I try this with? It mixes well with all of the main choice gels that I have in my stash. So I just want to go back through all the products and just give you a final rundown on what I think of the products and the line as a whole. The shampoo was definitely really, really nice. Again, basically fragrance free. This is very cleansing, but it still has a lightweight formula with a lot of really nice surfactants that are a little more gentle, and in combination I feel like they really give you the powerful clean that you need to get all that extra dirt and gunk and all the other stuff that could be in your hair. I mean, we live on a dirty planet, you know, your shit's dirty and you need to clean it. So I really enjoyed this shampoo. I was able to use this a couple of times after filming the initial demo, and my thoughts still stand. This is a really, really nice shampoo. I didn't use the Plant Power Protein and Moisture Repair again, only because there were products that I was trying to get emptied out of my stash. So overall, I still really, really like this mask. Overall, I was really impressed with this deep treatment. I didn't get the full penetration of it because I think something happened with the dogs, if I remember in that footage. But I love the texture of this. It has a really beautiful whipped texture. This is one of those products that just kind of makes you slow down and enjoy your wash day session. The way that it applies, it has really nice slip. It's not the slipperiest deep conditioner on the planet, so it's not something that I would be like, oh, detangling queen, you know, like it's not that kind of product, but it's really, really nice. I really like the way that it plumped up my curls and it gave them a really nice, like perfectly balanced feel, which I really enjoy and I think was a good way to go for an initial collection, considering this is the only like deep conditioner in the collection. You don't have to use like one or the other. You just have this one treatment that's going to give you everything that you need. So I really, really like this and I can't wait to use it again. Like this is one of those products that it feels so good applying it and my hair feels so good when I rinse it out that I'm like actually kind of jonesing to use it again. The Dew Magic Leave-In Conditioning Creme. I think this is my favorite product from the collection. It's the collection that I have used the most since I filmed the initial demos. This is my kind of leave-in conditioner, and I feel like this is going to suit a lot of different people and a lot of different needs because it has kind of the thinness of like a She Scented or like even like a Nature's Little Secret. You guys know how like the banana leave-in, it feels like a cream, but when you rub it into the hands, it really has a thinness to it. I'm a huge fan of this. One, the detangling properties are bomb. Like this detangles like a dream. It just glides into the hair. The shine that it leaves on the hair, like it's lightweight, but it leaves a really pretty shine to the hair in a way that's not like, oh, I'm just sitting on top of your hair and coating your strands and just pretending like I'm doing something. Like you can feel that it's sinking into the strands, but it's also bringing a really nice luster to the hair. And the thing that surprised me with this, because the first demo, when I recorded the initial demo, I wore my hair with this for a good minute. Like, I had it out for a few days, and then it got really, really rainy here, and it's been really, really rainy ever since. So I put it in a bun because I knew with everything that I was going to be doing, it was gonna be too much having my hair out. I was really surprised. After all of that, I had it in for 6 days straight, this and the curl maker. And when I went to shampoo my hair still had really, really good moisture. Now, we all know that the Camille Rose curl maker has decent moisture anyway, but the cast on that was pretty much gone. But my hair still felt very moisturized. It was still very soft. The tangles were minimal. Like, usually by that point, if I haven't washed my hair, the tangles, there's a lot going on. So the tangles were minimal. My hair still had really good moisture. And so when I shampooed, I really didn't feel like I had to do a lot of maintenance to my hair because it was still moisturized. It still felt really nice. This is a really great product. It pairs well with a lot of different things, which I think is great considering that there isn't a gel in this collection. So I appreciate the versatility with this product, especially because it is lighter weight and it sinks well into the hair. It's not one of those thick, goopy products that has the propensity to cause buildup on the hair. It's not going to sit there and give you a white coating type of mess on your head. Like, this is not that type of product. So I really, really, really enjoy this. I think this is my favorite product in the collection, and I can definitely see myself repurchasing it. It takes a lot for me to get through a leave-in conditioner. Like, you guys know, I say this all the time. It really takes a lot for me to get through a leave-in conditioner. Would I repurchase it? Absolutely. But I don't know when I would ever have to repurchase it, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't expect to see this in a haul within the next year because it's going to take me forever to go through this. It doesn't take a lot to get this through your hair. This is definitely like my favorite product. Like, she hit it out of the park with this. The ladies hit it out of the park with this. And then last but not least, the Lock and Seal Anti-Breakage Styling Oil. This is really nice. I more so appreciate it for the smell because it has a jasmine and rose combo and it smells very, very nice. But again, this is a really nice lightweight oil. And what I also appreciated about this was that they direct you to apply this on top of the leave-in conditioner before you finish your styling. And a lot of times I don't do that these days just because I find that it weighs my hair down a little bit, or sometimes it can get kind of gunky and it can take away the shine from the products, and I didn't have that issue with this oil. Again, it's a regular schmegular oil blend, but it does have really good oils. I really like this. Would I repurchase it? No, only because it's an oil blend. Like, if I just decided to get the whole kit again because it's cheaper that way, then yeah. But I wouldn't just be like, oh, I ran out of this oil, let me go buy another one, you know? Like, I have so many oil blends sitting in front of me right now, like, that would never be a thing. But overall, I really like this collection, and I really like how everything built upon each other. But I don't think that this collection is necessarily going to be for everyone either. I don't think that this is a mass appealing collection, honestly. And I say that because there is a lightness to these products that I think a lot of people would side eye. Now, you guys know the types of products that I use. I use mainly products that are very penetrative, not necessarily completely lightweight. I use things that do have weight. I use things that are thick. But a lot of the products that I tend to use and the products that I tend to repurchase are lighter in texture. They penetrate into my strands. And I can not just see that they're working, I can feel that they're working. A lot of times for me, when it comes to a quality product, I don't just want to feel like I have a bunch of shit on my head. Like, I want to feel like something is actually happening. You know, if I spend all this money on a product, I want to feel like something happened in the meantime, in between time, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people aren't going to appreciate this collection because a lot of people are still stuck in that mindset of, if it's going to work for natural hair, because we talk about each other in the natural hair community like we're a monolith, but we don't like to be treated like we're a monolith. Everyone doesn't have the same preferences. Everyone doesn't have the same needs, but we still talk about each other like, for something to work for natural hair, it has to be super thick, it has to be super heavy, it has to be super greasy. These are a lot of the comments that I still hear. But when it really comes down to it, just because you have super tight, kinky strands does not mean that you need to put shea butter in your hair. That does not mean that you need to have something super oily, super greasy, that you need something to really weigh down your curls. And a lot of you guys have also mentioned to me that you are starting to realize that with your hair, that you are over the suffocating products. This collection, I feel like, is anti a lot of the stuff that is pushed onto us as naturals when it comes to texture and viscosity and overall look and feel of the hair. This collection, I feel like, and this is just a mission statement in general, it really lets your hair just flourish as it is, you know? As a whole, this really is like one of those collections that is not made to be mass appealing. This is for the natural that, one, is trying to run away from all the fragrance. This is not heavily fragranced. If you like your products to smell like, you know, roses and tropical smoothies and chocolates and all that stuff, this is not one of those collections. You're going to get the essential oils that are in it, and that's gonna be it. So if you aren't sensitive to essential oils and you're looking for something that doesn't have added fragrance, I think that this will be a good collection for you. I think that this is a good collection for the naturalista that's a minimalist. You know, you want a good solid wash day. You know that every time you pull out these products, they're gonna work, they're gonna perform, they're gonna do what you need them to do. I think that these are for the natural that like something that is going to give long-lasting penetrative moisture without weighing their curls down. This collection is going to allow you to style your hair however you desire with whatever styling product you want to put with it, but it's not going to keep your hair weighed down. It's going to allow your hair to have freedom. It's going to allow your hair to have movement while also maintaining the protein moisture balance in your hair. That is what this line really encompasses for me. I feel like in terms of celebrity hair care, this is like the Whole Foods version. I know that you can get these on the Target website, but I really feel like this is a collection that should be in Whole Foods. I'm just being real. Issa Rae, if you ever happen to watch this video, I doubt you will, but if you ever happen to, then I really feel like this collection should be in Whole Foods. I like that a celebrity took a more targeted approach to an audience, you know? And we're talking about someone who does truly have type 4 tight kinky hair. We've seen her hair natural the whole time that we've known who she is. So I feel like this was a great step for her. I think that these products have a lot of potential for people, and if you fall into the category that I just described, then I think that this is going to be a great collection for you to try. But if you're still on the heavy, greasy, thick wave, if that's your jam, if that's the thing that you love, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you love, these products are not going to be for you. You're going to look at them and you're going to be like, what the hell is this? But if you love all those things that I just previously described, this is going to be a great collection for you. I'm personally going to be enjoying the hell out of this. I really like this. The shampoo was really nice. It's just a really great, I feel like for me, this is going to be like I'm relaxing, having a self-care day, hair care routine, because that's just how they feel going into my hair. And that's definitely how I'm going to be using that deep conditioner, because that thing feel good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that there's been such a disconnect with the initial filming and the now. I feel like I've had to say that a lot with everything that's been going on. But yeah, let me know, have you tried these products? I know a lot of you guys said you were waiting for me to put up a review before you decided to purchase. Is there anything in here that you're interested in? Just let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.